Hi everyone! Football News is back with another episode, where we as usual will cover the latest news of the past day. Club football is gonna return to us very soon, so share which weekend game you're most looking forward to, and don't forget to give us a like. And while you're typing, we better proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Inter Milan are close to extending Hakan Çalhanoğlu's contract. The agreement will be lasting until the summer of 2027. Lazio coach Maurizio Sarri has been named Serie A Coach of the Month for March. 33-year-old former Barcelona goalkeeper Neto has renewed his contract with Bournemouth until the summer of 2026. He is the captain of Premier League underdogs. Real Betis are in advanced talks to bring Sporting Lisbon right back Hector Bellerin back to the team. A photo of Paris Saint-Germain's away kit for the 2023-24 season has been leaked online. AC Milan defender Pierre Kalulu is at risk of missing both of their upcoming clashes against Napoli in Serie A and the Champions League. He picked up an injury while on international duty with France under 21s. Thomas Tuchel conducted his first training session as head coach of Bayern Munich. Wigan and Republic of Ireland footballer James McLean has announced that he has been diagnosed with autism yesterday. Leeds United defensive midfielder Tyler Adams has undergone non-invasive surgery on his hamstring. The length of his recovery is unknown. Next season, Real Madrid are expected to have a problem with the registration for the La Liga season, as there must be 8 Spaniards in the squad. Thus, Álvaro Odriozola, Marco Asensio, Nacho, Jesus Vallejo, and Dani Ceballos could be shown an exit door. The premiere of a documentary about Robert Lewandowski's life took place in Poland. The event was attended by Joan Laporta, Mateo Alemán, and Pini Zahavi. Bayer Leverkusen and Eintracht Frankfurt have held talks with Italy international and Tigre striker Matteo Retegui, who is owned by Boca Juniors. Man City are chasing Celta Vigo prospect Gabri Veiga, who is believed to have a £35 million release clause. Real Madrid have also targeted him. Raheem Sterling has recovered from injury and returned to training with Chelsea's first team. Osasuna's 29-year-old centre-back David Garcia made his international debut for Spain. One of Arsenal's leaders, Bukayo Saka, will soon pen a new contract on improved terms. Chelsea are ready to make a bid for Brahim Diaz if AC Milan fail to buy out his contract from Real Madrid. Borussia Dortmund are willing to offer Jude Bellingham a 150% salary increase to keep him at the club long-term. VfL Wolfsburg head coach Niko Kovac turned down the offer to take charge of Tottenham Hotspur. He has no plans to leave his current club. Despite the change of head coach, Konrad Laimer is still expected to move from RB Leipzig to Bayern Munich as a free agent this summer. Son Heung-min on Antonio Conte's sacking. He's a world-class manager. I couldn't help the team, and I feel responsible for his departure from Tottenham. World football legends Kaká and Ronaldo are persuading Carlo Ancelotti to accept Brazil's offer. However, Don Carlo will not take it if he is not released from Real Madrid. Scott McTominay scored a brace in 2 consecutive appearances for Scotland against Cyprus and Spain. N'Golo Kanté is close to agreeing a new deal at Chelsea. The negotiations are going very well. PSG will not join the race to sign Napoli's defense leader Kim Min-jae. The Premier League giants are still interested in his services. Man City intend to renew the contract of İlkay Gündoğan and are waiting for his decision. The German could move to Barca as a free agent. Sadio Mane confronted Julian Nagelsmann in the dressing room after being given only 8 minutes against PSG. The German manager was very surprised by the Senegalese behavior. Mane is not the only Bavarian footballer who was unhappy working with Nagelsmann. Union Berlin posted a happy birthday tweet for their bus driver Martin Schroeder, who got congratulated the same way as the football players. Fulham are keen on signing USMNT and Borussia Mönchengladbach defender Joe Skelly this summer. Roberto Zerbi has a release clause in his contract with Brighton and Hove Albion, which will be available for the summer. He will definitely finish the ongoing campaign with the Seagulls. Turkish football giants are trying to persuade Eden Hazard to make the move, though so far the Belgian rejects such approaches. Lionel Messi commented on winning the 2022 World Cup. Many people in the world were happy for us. For me, I think we are still not really aware of what it means to be world champions. Inter Milan defender Denzel Dumfries has signed a contract with the Wasserman Group. He wants to join the Premier League club this summer. Hervé Renard has resigned as Saudi Arabia coach and is likely to take over as boss of the France's women team. Niklas Füllkrug has scored 6 goals in as many appearances for Germany, the best result in the century. Spain's shock loss and other results of the day. Scotland deservedly thrashed Spain, who decided to turn to a rather experimental squad. The man of the match was definitely Scott McTominay, who opened the scoring in the 7th minute and succeeded in a brace in the 51st. Croatia got their first victory in the qualifiers in an away clash against Turkey, with the Pasalic-Kovacic duo making the difference clear. Atalanta's attacking midfielder assisted twice and the Chelsea central midfielder scored. The 2022 World Cup bronze medalists netted both accurate shots in the first half. Germany and Belgium put up an entertaining spectacle in Cologne. The guests managed to score twice just 9 minutes after the kick-off. Firstly, De Bruyne assisted Carrasco and then Lukaku. At the end of the half, Füllkrug got one back with a penalty kick. After the break, De Bruyne made it 3-1, to which Flick's side responded only with a strike from Gnabry. Amazing friendly game, isn't it? And now, we're moving on to the main news of the release. Seems like Tottenham Hotspur have found a very unexpected option to replace Antonio Conte. Club bosses are considering the possibility of hiring no other than the world football legend Zinedine Zidane. The Frenchman has been out of work since the summer of 2021 and has previously been linked with PSG, France, and a return to Real Madrid. The Spurs shortlist also includes Julian Nagelsmann, Oliver Glasner, Luis Enrique, and Roberto Zerbi. Anyway, until the end of the season, Tottenham will be reportedly coached by Conte's former assistant, Cristian Stellini. Real Madrid have not yet decided whether they are gonna sack Carlo Ancelotti, but the club already knows the name of the most desirable candidate to replace Carletto. We are talking about the former Tottenham and PSG boss, Mauricio Pochettino, who previously noted that he dreams of leading Los Blancos one day. The appointment of Raul Gonzalez is Real Madrid board's plan B, not to mention Julian Nagelsmann and Xabi Alonso also being previously linked with the Merengues job. Pochettino has been out of work since getting sacked by PSG last summer. Italy head coach Roberto Mancini could replace PSG manager Christophe Galtier, who is likely to be sacked in the summer. Meanwhile, Mancini is dissatisfied with the attitude of Squadra Azzurra footballers at the start of the Euro 2024 qualifiers, so he is genuinely interested in changing jobs. PSG sees the former Man City coach as one of the best available options. In case Mancini leaves, Antonio Conte will be the one to return to Italy's national team. Everything comes down to the fact of Mason Mount eventually leaving Chelsea in the summer. Earlier on, Liverpool were considered favorites in the battle for the Englishman, but now another team has emerged on the horizon. Mount is also wanted by Bayern Munich, as their new boss Thomas Tuchel worked with Mason at Chelsea and is asking the board to bring him to the squad. The transfer of the 24-year-old player may cost the rotten 50 million euros. Mount, like all Chelsea roster, fails this season with 3 goals and 6 assists in 32 appearances. Last summer, PSG took very thorough actions to lure out Manchester United's attacking leader, Marcus Rashford. The Red and Blues offered the Englishman a salary of £400,000 per week, but it did not convince the player. Despite that, there is still a chance to see Rashford at the Parc des Princes. PSG are unhappy with Neymar, while Marcus is considered as his perfect replacement. Rashford's deal with the Red Devils is valid until the summer of 2024, and the club has not yet taken steps to renew it. Marcus is pending the current campaign at a truly unbelievable level, with 27 goals and 9 assists reached in 44 appearances. Ilkay Gundogan is likely to quit Man City in the summer to join Barcelona. Thus, the reigning Premier League champions are looking to replace him now. Jude Bellingham remains the priority target, though the transfer of Borussia Dortmund star could be hard to pull off. Bayer Leverkusen youngster Florian Wirtz, whom Barcelona are also interested in, is seen as an alternative to the Englishman. Positionally, Wirtz plays a little bit more forward than Gundogan, but Pep Guardiola would like to see him in the squad nevertheless. Folks, we've launched a channel with 10-minute recaps of movies and series, a very convenient format to say the least. Here's a recap of the movie based on real events about a 6-year-old boy who fought in World War II. If you're a movie fan, be sure to click on the video. Thanks for watching this episode, and see you in a bit.